Alright guys, we got the Airlift 1000 HD airlift system for the truck. So we're gonna see about getting this bad boy open. So the idea is airbags inside our springs to kind of help with the ride a little bit. It's supposed to be no tools, super easy. We'll see. So the idea is that these fit inside the coil springs. This sits on top. Air goes in, pumps these up, keeps the ride a little bit more level. And you just use your air compressor that I pump up my tires with to fill the air. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so the way we install these is we jack the back of the truck up, we fold the airbags up, which are pretty hefty, put the cap on so they stay deflated. We have to slip them through the coil spring and then take the cap off and let them fill up, and then we put the air on.
Scott? That's right. It's not that hard, Scott. Tell him, Wash.
It's incredibly hard.
Hey, anything worth doing is, and we're gonna teach you.
So first thing we're gonna do, jack the back of the truck up. Alright, let's see how hard it is to get the airbag into the coil. Alright, so we got the first airbag in. We didn't film those. We're gonna film the second one because we know it works. So we're gonna cheat a little bit. But anyway, the idea is take the cap off. I'll show you. So take the cap off.
Yeah.
Team up. No, not right now, Mike. But we're gonna take the cap off, and then they want us to fold this thing into where it looks like a hot dog. We were able to do that on the driver's side, so we'll try it again. And then we zip tie it closed because it really wants to go back into this form. And you can't really tell, but this is heavy rubber. And it's about 6 o'clock, so we don't have a ton of daylight, but some people said leave it out in the sun for like an hour and let it cool off, or we'll let it warm up, it'll soften up something. We can't do that, so anyway. Hot dog.
Okay, so I found the best way to do this was to have one person thread from the bottom and the other person thread from the top. So let's try entering one of these.
Here, up one.
Up one will probably be easier for you. I'm sorry, your hand's okay?
Yeah. Let's not get it wedged this time. Let's get it.
Okay, off to a good start. Push.
So basically I'm pushing up and he's using a ratchet or a wrench to pull it away from the coil spring so it goes right up.
Yep, keep going. I got you. I got the angle just fine. Easy. Look at that.
Nice.
Way easier than first time.
And we're gonna snip the zip ties. And take that cap off, bud.
Right.
Should be able to reach it from right there.
No problem.
Get it?
Uh-huh. Want to drop it to you? Alright, yeah, talk us through
The
this.
battery's almost dead, but it comes with these little hose clamps. And then we went flying.
They didn't give us backups of those, just so you know.
I'm sure they did.
Well, that happened.
Alright.
Oh, they gave us one
Ready?
extra. Nice.
Alright, watch it for this one to go flying.
Let's play backboard here.
Basically, all I'm doing is just putting down the hose.
Yep.
Alright, come on. I think our battery's about to die. That's all right.
13%. Got about 5 minutes.
Let's get that thread on there good.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a lot of pressure on these to be like blowing off.
But still, anything could happen.
So then we're gonna get this threaded over the frame and onto the thing. So I'll start it from down here.
Yep, so I'll go ahead and film from up here. The easiest way to do this is have one person thread over. You can't really see the loop here, but the very top of the shocks. Have the
Can't see as well.
other person.
Not over the top there.
Not yet. Got it, I got it.
Get it?
Yes. And bullseye. Now, important thing that they said is only finger tighten this. Do not tool tighten it or we'll strip it. Alright, that'll do it.
Alright, getting these hose clamps on to do the T.
That, I felt that. I felt that.
We were running out of daylight, so did you get it on, bud, that puck?
Yeah, no trouble.
Alright.
You haven't tightened that side yet, though.
What do you mean tighten it?
You said you were going to go through and do a Levi tighten.
Oh, okay.
Levi tighten is much better than Wyatt tighten.
It'll be alright. So, catch up, our battery died, we didn't know that, so. Basically, I've got the two ends ran to a T, and I got the other end of this T ran here. I think I'm just gonna mount it right here. It doesn't have to be like super crazy or complicated, but it's easy I can get to with the air compressor without having drilling holes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta find where I put everything down. All right, so we're gonna fill that up. We're gonna start putting air in.
You got this. I have faith in you. That's why I'm filming. Totally not expecting you to drop my stuff.
Got it.
You're boring.
I love disappointing my children. 30 is what it says.
Well, let's see if they've inflated these things or not. Yep, it filled them.
All right. Before we put the airbag, I know we don't have any weight, but I had to lower this all the way to the bottom to get it under here. So probably lifted it about that much.
Yeah, I'd say at least 2 inches. So, just to recap, how much weight per side does this take off?
It's supposed to be 1,000 pounds per bag, so a total of 2,000 pounds of more. I'm not gonna say payload because payload's for the whole truck, but at least on those springs. That's the weakest part of our suspension as far as weight on it, because we have the LT tires. We've got the tow package for the rear end. It literally just the coil springs instead of the leaf springs. So this should allow us to not have to squat so much, not have to rely as heavy on our weight distribution. We'll still use our weight distribution hitch, obviously, but it shouldn't have to push so hard on the other axles. So that's the goal. Let's get it tightened up.
Yep.
All right, next project is a trailer brake controller I picked up. Ours doesn't have one. As far as a boost and gain, show you kind of what we got. So we got this one. It's from Reese. Mounts up underneath the steering wheel. So you have to get this. Is not very much. It's like $70 for the controller. It's not anything fancy. And then you also have to get whatever model vehicle you have for the adapter. So let's take it over here and just see what's going on. Supposedly all you have to do is just snatch it up underneath. Sorry about the mess. So there should be some stuff under here. Oh, I guess there we go. That came off. Let's see what we got. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of room. I don't know if that's it or not. Nothing's ever that easy. So let's see if oh, look at that. Did you see that? No way. No way that's that easy. I don't know. I don't think so. But we'll see. Let me fire the truck up and see if it pops anything. Obviously it's not installed or anything, but well, came on right away. All right, so I'm going to mount this probably right here somewhere, which is just a few screws. But so far, I don't know. I ain't never had nothing going that easy before, so it's gonna have to be something goes wrong. I just won't feel right. Keep you posted. All right, so there was already 2 little starter holes here on these rams. So squeeze this in. Just a couple little self tappers. Probably not gonna Better get them where I want them. Or I tighten them all the way down. Got a little bit of play there. So, yep, so it should sit just like that. I'm probably gonna want to slide it that way. Tighten it down. I feel pretty good about that. And just put the little screws in to attach the bracket to it, and then tuck my wires. And then that should be all she wrote until we actually hook the trailer up and get it out on the road and kind of test how we want that gain and boost to work. So, all right. So, seems like it is actually that easy. So, it does seem like it is actually that easy. So we have gain plus or minus. We have sync. So gain is basically how much force when you brake on your brake pedal, how much will be going to the trailer brake. Also, we have a sync up here. Sometimes it's called boost. That's how fast it gets there. So how quick the trailer brakes are activated. So I'm probably gonna put this somewhere in the middle on both. And they said, so you have a manual control here. So anytime that, like I'm going down a steep grade or something like that, I don't want to overall change everything, but I want to add saving my truck brakes. I just squeeze that together and it activates the trailer brakes, and I can do it as hard or as soft as I want. So far, so good. So we will have to do some testing, but so far that seemed pretty easy. Like I said, it was from Reese. It was a pretty popular brand in towing, so felt pretty good about that I wasn't getting some unknown brand. It had pretty good reviews, pretty easy to install, so I don't know, hopefully it works good. Yeah, look how smooth that is. I think I got it set right. Nice and smooth to a stop. Doesn't feel like the trailer's stopping me, and I don't feel like the trailer is pushing me. So, very nice. Super smooth. First trip with the new airbags. To kind of check out. We drove past the quarry, so ignore the quarry dirt, but first trip with the new airbags. So definitely truck is sitting higher. Was able to drop the jack a little bit, so the trailer rides as is. It's still a little bit nose high, but a lot better because I was able to drop that hitch down some. Side note, it was also the first trip with the electronic brake controller. So we played around with that a little bit, and I'll tell you the truth, it was like I didn't even feel the trailer behind me. The combination of those two things, getting that brake controller set where you don't feel the trailer pushing on you near as much, and going over the bumps and things like that, the truck just had a real smooth gait to it, real smooth drive. So thumbs up for both of those upgrades. And if you have any questions, shoot it down in the comments and I will answer as best I can. The airbags were not easy to get in. You definitely want two people, and definitely do that donut thing, and definitely jack the back of the trailer up as high as you can get it, to get enough room in those springs. So all right, as of right now, I'm pretty happy with both upgrades. So